Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, ghouls, they, zims, and everyone in between, welcome back to the stream. Warning, the debauchery that you're about to witness was performed by a professional. Yeah, probably. And...
ask you, if you're a god, you say, yes!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, why is the camera not working? There we go. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Sergeant McIntyre. So, Sergeant, I'm Variety Streamer. Streaming for Grubble Applause on tonight. You're not going to be seeing my little face. No, we're going to be playing a tabletop role-playing game. We're playing Ghostbusters International Tabletop Role-Playing Game with my friends, Well-Hey Productions, also known as Old Man Murphy, and John Roop, the former chief of the South Carolina Ghostbusters, and an anonymous GM, also known as the GhostMaster. This person wishes to remain anonymous, so we're going to respect their wishes and go that way. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you for those subs. Guys, I'm probably not going to be as active in the chat as I normally am, but please understand, I love you all and I appreciate you. Please enjoy this story that the GM has crafted so lovingly. We have worked on this for at least a couple months now, so thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Let's get into the game. All right, welcome in, everyone. I am Sergeant McIntyre, and we also have the GhostMaster, who wishes to remain anonymous. We also have Well-Hey Productions, also known as Old Man Murphy, with us. Say hi, Murph.
Hi, Murph.
And we also have Mr. Roop, the former chief of the South Carolina Ghostbusters, with us. Say hello, Mr. Roop.
Hello, how's it going?
So, well, again, welcome in, everyone. Ghostmaster, if you could just please say hello.
Hello.
All right, so what we'll do is I'll start and go over my character, let you guys know who I'm going to be playing and what's going to be happening, and then we'll go to Murphy, and then we'll go to Roop and introduce our characters and go from there. So I am playing Spencer Ball, also known as Wrecking Ball. I'm from Apex, North Carolina, and I'm 6'4", 35 years old, 275 pounds. My goal is I want to keep myself a stable job. My stats are as follows. My brains, I have a 2. My muscles, I have a 5. Moves is 3, and cool is number 2. I'm very proficient in knocking stuff down, and I'm very proficient in putting something in a trap. So, yeah. I'm just happy to keep a stable job. So, I guess I'll turn it over to Static and let him introduce himself.
This is Murphy. I will be playing, my name is Leonard Morris, aka Static, and there's a reason for that. I'm roughly 60 years old. I've been in various Ghostbuster or franchises for about 20 years. I'm very adept with inventing and mechanics, but I've taken a lot of voltage to the brain. And because of that, my brain kind of acts as a random radio, where if I receive an electric shock, there is a chance that my brain could switch stations. And because of that little quirk, my coworkers have named me Static, because I freak out for a little bit and then I just start rattling off something random. My brains are 5. I am fantastic with mechanical repair. My muscles are 2, but I can definitely withstand pain, because let's face facts, you need to be able to withstand pain when you take 5,000 volts to the face on a daily basis. My moves are 3. I can pretty much just fire my weapon, and I'm very proficient with my equipment. And my cool is 2, but I have a very interesting talents to dumb everything down so that everybody can understand what I'm talking about. I don't rattle everything off in Spenglerese. I have the ability to take that technical mumbo jumbo and speak to everybody. Say, oh, well, this is what you're going to. This is what's going on. And that's it.
All right. Constance, I reckon you're up.
All right. I'm playing Constance Winchester. I am a cousin of the infamous Sam and Dean, but I got a bit more into the hard sciences. Still love the occult, but I don't want to deal with guns and whatever. I think the proton pack's more my speed, but I'm still all about the occult, and I pretty much have everything that they figured out in my brain too. My brains are a 4, my muscles are a 2, my moves are a 3, and I have 4 cool points. My talents are knowledge of the occult, running, firing a weapon, and dealing with clients.
All right. Now we'll turn it over to the GM, and GM, we'll say let's go ahead and get this show on the road, shall we?
Okay. Let's go back to the mid-2000s. Ghostbusters have saved the world 3 times now, if not more, and started franchising out. They've got a little over a dozen or so franchises, mainly across the eastern seaboard, but a few popping up out west as well. They've gathered you 3 together to be ambassadors to the brand, going to places without a franchise, in order to show them the joys of having one in their city. Today, you find yourselves in New Orleans, dealing with their spooks. You're currently in a local food store, and it's an absolute mess. You've already caught 3 of the damn things, but there's still more just knocking things off shelves, really grabbing those chips, busting them open, and chowing down. One shoots out an food aisle, followed by a pair of proton streams, taking a hard right down the meat section. Who's giving chase to this one, to this current ghost?
I reckon I will.
All right. You burst out, skid on some chip wrappings, but managed to catch yourself, and you are currently, let's call it close range to it. You're right behind it.
Let's see how you like 50,000 electron volts, you son of a bitch. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw a stream at it.
All right. Take your moves roll.
All right. So I've got a 3 to moves, and I have a bonus to fire weapons. So how many do I add for fire weapon?
That'll be 6.
So
with the ghost die on.
With the ghost die on. Got it. Okay, here we go. I got a total of 22 with a negative on the ghost symbol.
All right, that's a heavy hit. You nail him right in the ass, causing him to tumble forwards, and seems to bounce off the ground a few times before hovering in.
Ha! Got him!
Before hovering in the air. This one's ready to be boxed. But we'll get back to that in just a moment.
All right.
Static, Winchester, y'all are in the produce section. You got 3 of them currently in a food fight with the apples.
I will after taking an apple to the head, I'm pissed. So I'll pull out my experimental proton pack, and I'll fire at how many ghosts are there?
There's currently 3 throwing food at each other.
Okay. Oh, 3 at each other. Oh,
Well, you can call them a crossfire as well.
Okay. All right.
This food's flying.
Yeah.
We need to be
sneaky. We need to be sneaky, and then I get an apple hit at my head. I was like, so much for being sneaky.
It's like elementary school all over again.
Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So, Wrecking Ball's got 1 tangled, and there's 3 more. Yeah. I'll fire my proton pack, hopefully to break up the fight.
If you want to go ahead and make that moves roll.
So that is a 3. That's a 3 for the moves, and then a bonus for fire weapon. And
you're also rolling 6.
And then ghost die on.
Yes. Unless I say otherwise, just assume the ghost dies on.
Ghost dies. All right. All right. So we got a 23 and a no on the ghost symbol.
I'm sorry, say again?
23 and a no on the ghost.
Also, everyone go ahead and take 5 brownie points. I forgot to tell you the difficulties you're supposed to be rolling at.
We started 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're all
That's
at 25 now.
Okay.
My little punishment for not remembering.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay, your guy goes flying into a stack of bananas, sending them everywhere, and doesn't seem to be getting up just yet. That leaves 2 of them who now notice they're getting messed with. So they start chucking oranges at the pair of you, but have the aim of a toddler. So, Winchester, you're up.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dodge one of the oranges, and I want to roll a trap under Wrecking Ball's ghost and get that one out of the way.
You 2 and Wrecking Ball are on different areas of the store.
I knew that. I'm going to... Okay, I will still dodge the orange and try to hit him with my positron collider. And I also have a 3 and a fire weapon, so I roll 6.
And your difficulty is 8.
What is the command?
Z to roll.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. 20, no ghosts.
20. All right. As you fire, you manage to hit a orange mid-air, sending juices everywhere. And the one you hit gets attempted to dodge with a barrel roll, not realizing that's going to keep it stationary, and goes flying into the shredded lettuce, prepackaged shredded lettuce in the freezer section. It also doesn't seem to be getting back up. That leaves one who picks up a bag of potatoes and has decided to just throw them at Static.
Oh, lovely. I'll try to dodge the potatoes. Is that moves?
Yes, and your talent does not apply, so that's just 3.
Yeah. So, what do I got to beat?
You're setting their target number.
Oh, okay. 8.
So, okay, your result of 8 replaces whatever I would have put it at.
Okay.
So,
And
I would have
it
put them at having to beat a 10. So you basically just jumped into it because they rolled a 9.
Lovely. Ow. Potatoes.
So, bag of potatoes arcs through the air. How you dodging?
Let's see. They out of the corner of my eye, I'm still zap frying this one guy. I see the potatoes out of my right eye, and I just hunkered down. I don't really dodge, but I realize they're just potatoes. So I turn my back to them, so they hit me. They hit me in the back, and they're warm. They're not like they're frozen potato. They're not frozen. They're not cold. So they're room temperature, so they don't hurt at all. And it's so bob. Oh, potatoes in the back. I don't have a witty quip because I'm still trying to concentrate on zapping this one ghost.
Yeah, knock your moves down by 1. Not your moves, your cool. I'm sorry.
My
cool down by 1.
My cool's down by 1. Okay, that takes it down to 1.
Because while it may not have hurt too bad, you don't look too good with a bunch of potatoes splattered across your back.
Well, no one does. Let's see. Okay. Constance, get this guy off my ass.
Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball, we're back to you. You've got a ghost just kind of floating there. It's either stunned by that last shot in its ass or playing possum. What are you going to do?
Wrecking Ball is going to take out the trap and roll that up under him and open it up and throw a capture stream on it.
All right, that's going to be a difficulty 4 with your fire weapon.
All right, so roll 6 and all that jazz.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Got a 25 and a negative on the ghost symbol.
You've got it in a containment stream.
Nice.
But we're going to go back to produce.
Okay.
Static, you've been splattered by potatoes. You got 2 ghosts potentially ready for the box, and 1 laughing its ass off because you're covered in potatoes.
I don't mind being laughed at, but I got a job to do, so I'm gonna also I'm not gonna chance it. How the 2 ghosts that are ready for the box, how close are they together?
Let's call it within close of each other.
So is it possible that if I roll out 1 trap, I could possibly contain both of them?
It is not, but you could get both ghosts into 1 trap if Winchester helped you.
Okay.
Basically, you'd both be going at the same time, each of you blasting one of them, and then getting them into the same box.
All right. Let's Constance, you good with that?
I'm on it.
All right. I'm going to roll a trap towards both ghosts, trying to get it in the vicinity of both of them so that we can, pull both ghosts into the stream of the trap.
Go ahead and give me a moves because there's a lot of crap on the ground.
Yeah, all right.
It's just going to be a difficulty 3.
All right, so this is still a fire weapon, correct?
No, because this is you throwing out the trap.
Okay.
I'm only having you roll because there's a lot of fruit and veggies and other crap on the ground.
Right. And the difficulty is what?
3.
3. I got 11. No ghost.
Perfect. It's exactly where you wanted it to go.
Yeah.
Now
throw it out there.
Both of you can give a fire weapon.
Okay.
All right. 32.
I got a 22, but I also got a ghost symbol.
Okay, so we're crossing the streams. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus! I don't want my face melted off!
Winchester, because you rolled so high, you slam dunked the one you got into the trap. You don't even have to hold it over the beam.
That's how we do it.
Static, you got yours in a containment, but you're going to have to wait till you're next up to move it. Also, you take a small electrical shock from your neutrona wand because of the experimental pack you have it attached to.
Okay, so I am rolling 10. Okay, so I giving it, pulling it to the trap. Local hero saves family from house fire. Fire department commands quick action. Neighbors rally to support those affected.
Yeah, that's Static, all right.
Take a brownie point.
I mean, I earned a brownie point for that.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
I love it.
Wrecking Ball, you've got a ghost in your stream.
What I would like to do is I've got him in the stream. I'm going to open the trap and then use slam to slam it into the trap and kind of use my muscles.
Okay. That's going to take. You got to beat a 7.
Got to be a 7. All right, that should not be a problem. With a 5, that would be 8 die, correct?
Uh, 5 plus yes.
Okay, 8 die. I'm gonna add 2 brownie points to that to knock me down to 23 brownie points total. So
go for it.
Yep, because might as well use them. All right. And as he slams, he's going to go, Jordan's the MVP. Wham! Total of 30 with a negative on the ghost symbol.
Jesus Christ. You could leave this trap open all day and the thing won't get back out.
Nope.
Nice.
So go ahead and slam your ghost.
Oh, hell yeah. I thought I already did that.
Okay, I thought you wanted to be more flashy, but okay.
Yeah.
Back to...
Okay, I got something for it. He slams in the trap and closes it, and only thing you hear is... beep, beep, beep,
Yes, keep trying to give you chances to use your soundboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go with Winchester. You've already contained one in a trap that's currently still open. Oh, wait, no. We still got an active fighter. It got confused as hell by Static. So, it's going after you, Winchester, because you got one of its buddies in a stream. It grabs up a...
I still got one in the stream? I thought I trapped it. Or did we have 2 in the stream?
No, you are correct. You trapped it. Well, you just trapped one of its buddies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's going to split its dice pool. So, It completely misses Static with a half-peeled banana. And it also misses you, Winchester. Thankfully, it was throwing a coconut when it missed.
Is that all you got, big boy?
All right, Winchester, you're back up and ready to do whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna take aim and try to capture the sucker.
All right, fire a weapon. This one's currently at full capacity, so you may not get in a capture stream. But you can certainly hurt it.
29, no ghost.
You certainly heard it. There's a nice percussion of coconuts falling to the ground as it slams into the coconut display. Why is there coconut? There's a college here. Swordies like to make hula outfits. And we're on. Okay, you've got it ready to be contained. Static, we're back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, now that I've shaken that, whatever the fuck that was, I'm gonna try to get my, the ghost that I have, into the box.
That's going to be muscles to start moving it around. And you're dealing with a 7 difficulty.
7, and that's 2 muscles. I would like to use 2 brownie points.
Push it to 4 dice. Go for it.
Yeah. So I can, yeah, because my muscles. All right, and ghost die on. Son of a bitch. Okay, I got a 10 and a ghost symbols. Yes.
I think we found our monkey.
Son of a
So you got the thing over the trap. It's struggling to get out of your tether as its lower half starts to elongate towards the box once it's over the beam. But in moving it, you kind of twisted, blasted through a few, dragged the thing through a few fruit displays, sending an explosion of pulp and juice, which has soaked the ground, making it fairly slippery in that general area. So you've got it over the trap now. Now you just need to hold it in place, or
I widen my stance. I'd like to widen my stance because I see all the juice and I kind of figure this might get slippery. So
Red starts humming "If You Like Pina Colada."
shut up.
No, Connie, don't do that. If you do that, he's gonna start singing it. He's gonna find it on the radio station.
I hate that song because it's about 2 people that hate each other so much they're gonna cheat on each other. It reminds me of my ex-wife.
So maybe pineapple margaritas are more your choice, drink of choice.
Wrecking Ball, you've got your ghost traps nice and closed. You are currently long distance from where the other 2 are.
I would like to provide backup, so I'm actually going to leave my trap where it is and go and assist them and like just full speed run to the other side of where they are.
Okay, you can get within it'll take your action,
Okay.
but you can get within short range of that group.
Okay. All right. Is short range within firing distance?
Yes, it is. It just
Okay.
increases the difficulty.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and fire a weapon. That's going to be.
Are you firing at coconuts or the one that's currently in a stream?
I'm going to fire at the one. Wait, the coconuts. Are the coconuts threatening Constance or static?
Coconuts is the one Constance just sent flying into the pile of coconuts and looks like he's ready for a box.
You know what? I'll go ahead and fire at coconuts.
All right, it's going to be a 10 difficulty.
Okay. Alrighty. So with that, that's fire weapon will be 6, 10 difficulty. You know what? F it. I should get it. Yeah, I got it. 26 with a no ghost logo.
All right, you've got it contained in your containment stream. Currently unable to do anything more than that, just
Yep.
from how
Fair.
much you had to book it to get there.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Static, you're going to need to make a muscle versus a 6 to keep it in the trap's pull.
All right, I'm going to use 2 more brownie points, so that gives me a 4 on the muscles. Ghost die on. Lock 1, lock 2, lock Loman. I got a 14 and a no on the ghost.
Okay, you keep it perfectly in place. Couple more seconds, it's going in whether it wants to or not. Winchester, you're up.
I hate pulp!
Ow, that's gonna leave a mark.
We've currently got...
Be easier if y'all call me Red. Connie was my mom's name. But I'm gonna take aim at pineapples and see if I can hurt them again.
Pineapples.
It was pineapples, right?
No, we have one that Static has over a trap, and then Wrecking Ball has one that was thrown into Coconuts, who's also currently in a containment stream, but that's about it.
All right. I'll help. I'll help Static slam that one into a trap.
All right, you're looking at a difficulty of 9.
19.
And
no
it is...
Is this
with
is this
your-
a fire?
No, this is a muscles. It's being held. You don't really have to worry about aim.
Sorry. 9. No ghost.
Yes. 9 on 2 dice?
Yeah.
Nice, lucky. All right. You and Static working in concert slam this one into the open trap.
That wasn't such a chore now. Was it?
Oh.
Wrecking Ball,
didn't
you've got your... Go ahead. Okay. Wrecking Ball, you got
Yeah.
yours.
Is there an open trap anywhere?
Yes, the one Static and Winchester just dropped a ghost into.
All right, we're gonna slam. might as well use them muscles for something. And
Let the boys be boys.
yeah, yep, Shaq ain't got nothing on this. Whack! You're gonna slam
All right,
it into a trap.
You're going up against a difficulty of 12.
Okay, but I've got an I've got 8 dice, so I mean, I should be okay. All right, so let's see what I get here. Jesus Christ. That is a 36 with a negative on the ghost symbol.
You are so lucky there's no ghost symbol because I was going to make you break the trap. That thing, it is in.
Bam. All right.
Who's near the pedal?
Who's near the pedal?
I think I am because I threw out the trap.
Okay.
You might want to stomp it.
Okay, I'll stomp on the pedal.
Trap snaps, closes. Get your pretty little beep, 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 and smoke coming off of it.
I hate.
Y'all have 6.
Freaking hate pulp. This.
All right, with the final ghost trapped, nice little proto spuds. Let's call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All you got to do now is somehow collect payment and get out of there.
Three in the box.
Shooting Tex.
Not bad. Not bad, Static. Good job, Red. Hey, Red, why do you smell like apple juice?
Just Garnier for teeth.
Ah, fair enough. New shampoo. Got it.
I'm getting too old for this.
Red's gonna wander off over and get some pie from the further foods section.
Yeah,
And then-
sure.
And then I'll mosey on over to the store owner and deal with the clients, since that is a skill of mine.
First, I have 2 questions.
Okay.
What is a pie you absolutely hate?
Dude, I don't eat pie in real life, so just choose one.
Okay.
Give him
Key lime.
minced meat.
Let's say key
Second,
lime.
roll. Okay, roll a ghost die. Say ghost die on and only roll 1 die.
Nope. No ghost.
Okay,
I got a 5.
great. Pecan pie is what there is. All the key limes got destroyed.
Thank you. I open it out. I open it and start eating it as I walk up to talk to the manager. And
Manager's a weasel.
Please continue.
Manager's a portly man that somehow still has a weasel of a face, who's been hiding in the cart collections at the front of the store this entire time. Looking at 2 of you covered in fruit pulp and lettuce and potatoes, he immediately pulls down on his sweater vest, rising up to his full height of 5'3". Did you get them? Are they out?
Staring down at him from my towering height of 5'7". Luckily, I didn't wear my boots with the heel today. I slowly take a bite of my pecan pie and start on the typical spiel of, "Sir, what you had there was 4 terminal non-repeating phantasms. or Class 5 full-room papers. And yeah, we got them. We got them right here. Oh, in the box that he's got over there. And what we really need to talk about here is price. What we normally do is for the first capture, it's about 5,000. Each additional capture we add. Take a quick look over and Ricky Ball and Don. He gives me a baseball sign of some sort, and I take that to mean 3,000. Let's say so. Each additional is going to cost you another 3,000. So we're looking at $11,000 for the day.
You gonna pay for that pie?
You can take it out of that bill. So $10,997.23 is what you will owe us.
All right. Roll that cool with deals with clients.
That will be set. That will be 7 dice, and just for shiggles, I'll add 2 brownie points. $41.
Your intimidating height and surprisingly calm demeanor kind of takes the wind out of his sails. He was ready to send you packing with maybe 90% of what you wanted. But he quickly kind of seems to get even smaller as he takes a slight step back and says, yeah. Send the bill to corporate.
I swish my hair over my shoulder, hand him his carbon copy, and say, "You have a nice day now." Boys, let's head out. Eat pie.
I'm holding 2 of the traps. Yeah, we got 2 in one in another, and then the one that Wrecking Ball got on the other side of the store, correct?
I forgot about that one. Wrecking Ball, did you get your trap before leaving?
I'm sorry, I was muted. My bad. I said I grab up the traps kind of like Ray and just kind of walk out and say, nice doing business, y'all.
Yeah, I'm grabbing up the ones that were by me. I'm still sticky, and I'm not happy because I hate pulp. Grab them, and I'm, like as I've said multiple times, and I'm just grumbling as I leave the store and like.
As we exit the store, I turn to him and say, "Boys, we got to get here fast. We didn't design these traps to hold more than one, so we'll take care of your pulp later. But we got to get this down."
I'll work on the capacity of these traps later. Let's just get the hell out of here, please.
All right, and I guess we go back to the RV and continue it.
Yes, and you get there at you're currently driving a 98 Jeep Cherokee that's got the full GHOSTBUSTERS overhaul.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, get about town instead of having to drive your RV with all the very sensitive equipment installed into it.
Right.
Now, from here, y'all can do little maintenance, flush your traps into the mobile containment unit.
Mm-hmm.
Static, you can regain that lost trade I took away from you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I can get that cool point. If I get that cool point back.
Yes, you do.
All right. Yeah, okay, so I take the traps off everyone's hands, throw all the spooks in the mobile containment unit, and as it goes green and I watch everything, I watch all that, I start going over in my head, how can I make because my goal is soulless science. Better equipment means better results. So now I need to think of how I can put more, allow traps to hold more than one ghost.
Well, you got 2 in 1, so
Yeah, and it's yeah, I can tell as we're who's driving, by the way.
I'll drive.
Okay. As Wrecking Ball is driving, I am watching this trap that has 2 ghosts in it, and it's a 5 pound bag filled with 10 pounds of shit. I'm looking at this and I'm like, we better get back soon. This is not gonna hold for long. And we finally get back. We finally get back to the mobile headquarters. I empty the traps into the containment unit, and then I just start mulling over how I can increase capacity to these traps that we have.
Before that, while handling the double book trap, roll me a ghost die.
Oh, okay. And that is
Oh shit!
Get it.
Roll 1 with the ghost die on.
Yep. I got a ghost. Ghost die. Ghost symbol. Yes.
You take a small electrical shock from the ecto discharge it's trying to contain.
4. If you haven't heard, you will. Dozens of people in northern Idaho are claiming they saw a series of bright orange lights hovering silently over the mountains around 11:40 p.m. The footage grainy, shaky, and conveniently cut off. It already has hit the web. Ow!
Dang it! Why can't he ever pick up the Panthers game? Jesus.
Okay, well, he's mulling over how to increase the capacity of the traps without them becoming ticking time bombs. Winchester, you're going to have noticed, because of your impressive brains that isn't focused on modifying touchy equipment, the last couple days, this is the 6th grocery store you've had to go to over ghosts not just haunting, but actually going for the food and seeming to stockpile into carts just as much as what they're eating.
Well, it is getting near Thanksgiving. Everybody is, having a run on pie. But that is an odd coincidence. I'm going to look into that. So I'll do some occult research. Yes.
What sources are you using?
Space catalog.
Tobin Spear.
I forgot to put that on the mobile. Or no, we don't. I'm using that to level my workbench.
Yeah, there's a reason you don't digitize occult books, by the way. That's how you get internet demons.
I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
Luckily, since this is the mid 2000s, you can have a PDA that has no connectivity whatsoever.
Yeah, but then you get all the
Do you have a PDA PDA with occult books loaded onto it?
If I say yes, will you believe me?
Oh, I absolutely will believe you.
It's just going to be haunted.
That's like
Death by PDA. What the hell?
I'll just roll my eyes and say, I'll fix your table later. Pull out the fuck from underneath the table.
Okay, Winchester, you doing a bit of research. Static, you're trying not to shock yourself. Wrecking Ball, are you doing anything of note during this brief respite?
Driving and honestly taking in the scenery of New Orleans. Just kind of looking around,
This is all after y'all got back to the RV.
Yeah. So I thought we were since I don't know if are we actually driving or are we just kind of sitting there?
The RV is just kind of sitting there.
Okay.
You use the Jeep to get around the city because it's better on gas mileage.
Okay. Well, then I assume there's a couch in there. He's just gonna sit back and relax relax on the couch, put his feet up. That was a swell day's work. Good job there, Red and Static. I can't ask for better partners, I tell you. This has got to be the best job I've had in quite a while.
Yeah, it'll be even better if we could find a new headquarters, at least in one city that we've visited.
Well, that's all right. That's what they sent us out here for. Red's the face, you're the brains, and I do the smashing the shit. So I mean, it all kind of works out.
I'm just not counting my chickens before they're hatched, that's all.
We got chickens?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, we got chickens.
Hot damn, we gonna have dinner tonight.
Wrecking Ball, take 2 brownies for that.
Back up to 25. All for acting stupid.
All right, we're going to start with Static.
I was going to say, do you want me to roll for any like occult dice for research purposes?
Yes, I'm kind of going in a circle.
Okay, gotcha.
Static, we're going to start with you. If you want to give a brains, I'm going to say no on your talent for this. And the difficulty's going to be a 15.
Okay, so with a ghost?
Yes, unless I say otherwise, there will always be a ghost.
Okay, so this is no on the talent, which is mechanical repair. I am not repairing anything. So, I got a 21 at no ghost.
Perfect. Okay, I'll jump back to you in a second. Winchester. That's going to be your brains with the occult talent because you're doing, occulty bullshit. Difficulty 12.
All right. 26, no ghosts.
There is actually very little information on specters and spooks acting in this way. The most you got is a single-page account way back in the 1910s of these general stores having their stuff going missing overnight with no signs of breaking and entering. No one's seen that there was all the windows and doors were secured, but a neighbor swears that they heard a faint chanting of Kermis, Kermis, Kermis from the store the night before the stuff went missing.
Kermis. I'll take that and I'll do some research on it. If I can find the Kermis cult.
Static, give me a brains with your mechanical repair talent at a difficulty 20.
That would be an 8. Ghost die on. That'd be a 30. No ghost.
God damn.
Theoretically, over the last couple hours, you've managed to find a way to increase the containment scale of the traps that theoretically they could contain a quarter of Gozer's entire essence.
Oh God! Now I was told there'd be no math. How? Now I got a quarter of Gozer's essence. And now I need to convert that into class 1s, class 2s, and class 3s.
That's just fancy GM speak for a shit ton. As long as you don't close the trap, you can put however many you want in the trap.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
I turn around and look at his upgrades and be like, "Is that a vacuum filter on the side?"
I'm in the zone.
Vacuum.
I'm in the zone. Shut your pie hole.
Dang it! I just bought that vacuum.
Wait,
I'll buy you another one. Shut up.
All right.
Okay. I'm doing the calculations now. Now that I have a theory, I'll start doing the math. And okay. I'll start mathing the math.
And we can say you applied this to all, let's say, 6 traps you have on hand.
Gotcha.
All right.
Winchester, were you wanting to do any other type of looking into?
yeah, I was gonna see if I could look into the Kermis company we were just talking about. See if that leads into.
Okay. Just as you start to, get connected to the slow-ass internet, because you don't get to use the super fancy stuff, you're on the cheap shit for traveling. Wrecking Ball's cell starts to ring.
It's not that bad. 2005. Not terrible.
Oh, you said my cell phone starts to ring?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
You're the default line for Ghostbusters business currently.
Ghostbusters Mobile, this here's Spencer. How can I help you?
Woman's voice, hushed in panic, comes over on the other end. It's coming after me. The postman is coming after me. Get here quick, please. You are the ones that deal with the ghost, right?
That's correct. We just need an address, ma'am. We'll be there as soon as we can.
Okay, because I don't want to look up any addresses in Narlands.
That's fine.
You are heading off to a museum of history.
Okay. All right. So...
Large building, pillars out front.
Yeah.
Pillars seem to have had some better days.
Okay. Well, hey, let's jump in a Jeep.
We got one!
All right.
It's a call!
Yep. Load them up. And loading the Jeep, and we head on over to the museum.
All right, you arrive outside the museum, park, gear up. I'm assuming y'all have the default. You default to the gear that you have written on your sheets.
Yep.
Yep.
We have
Anybody want to take defaulting to the gear you have written on your sheets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've everything I need right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You run up the stairs to the front door, and sign says closed. Doors are locked. They're your basic glass doors with decals put onto them for the various words. Damn it. Exhibits that are within the museum.
Okay.
But the door is currently locked.
Is it within operating hours? Like, do they have hours of operation or anything like that? And do we see, like, what, are they closed? Are they outside of, are we there at 5
Yes,
and they close at 4?
You're on their 1 day a week that they're closed.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, this is the address they said to come to, and looks like they're closed, but who in the Sam Hill would be here? Did anybody notice any cars out in the parking lot that, were here? Anybody?
I was too busy still tweaking the traps to notice anything.
What about you, Red?
I didn't see anybody in the parking lot, but I'm gonna do some sweeps with the PKE and see if the phone called us by itself.
You're sweeping over his phone or the doors of the museum?
I'll just start pulling it out and start doing a walk around. Yeah.
While Red does that, can I star 69 these people?
Yeah.
You can.
All right.
The phone continuously rings. Nobody answers.
Uh-huh.
As Winchester's doing her walk around, there is definitely some spectral activity going on, at least on the inside. It seems fairly low currently, but that could just be a result of distance or having to go through the walls.
Well, they don't call me Wrecking Ball for nothing. Red, you want me to take this door down or what?
Let's check the back door first, just in case.
I was just gonna say there's got to be more than just one door to this place.
Yeah, I was just telling y'all about the front doors.
As I see Wrecking Ball rolling up his sleeves, is like, whoa. Let's check the entire building for more doors before we already start the damages. We already start ourselves in the hole. Please.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. We can split up. We'll do more damage that way.
I turned to remind you. Don't forget, if you read the fine print of our contracts, we are not liable for any damage done during a job.
We haven't even started the job yet.
That's only if they sign.
Good point.
All right,
I'll go around the left side. I do not have a PKE. I'll just
I got one. I'll go with you.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Wrecking Ball and me will go around the left side. Red will go around the right side. Keep sweeping, but look for do you Wrecking Ball, do you have a walkie-talkie on you?
I do not.
Okay. Then that's not going to help us.
You don't have a walkie-talkie either.
I know I don't. That's why I asked him if he had one.
That's okay. Winchester doesn't have one either.
Okay, well then, fuck that. Keep on. We'll just keep on going around until we meet in the back, and then we'll report. And then we'll have to double back in one direction, hopefully.
That's all right. I'm loud. Somebody will hear me.
Okay, moving taking different directions, moving around the sides of the museum. You spot a couple emergency exits that are locked if you try them. Presumably, they only open from the inside.
Yeah.
But as you get towards the back, you notice, hey, there's this whole loading dock, and the gate's open.
There we go. See? Didn't even have to break anything.
I pull a Blazing Saddles and go, there's our ticket.
Oh,
Hey, boys! Look at what I got here! What a wet women at!
I'm sorry. All
right. Have we met back up at the we noticed the loading dock is open. But have we met back up to inform the other party that, hey, the loading dock is open? And we all just...
If y'all continued towards the back, you would have seen each other from across the way once you got to the actual back of the building.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like this is our this is the way in through the back door.
All right.
Pauses for joke. And I'm disappointed.
Wait, hold on. What was the joke again?
Well, this looks like we go in through the back door. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
No, it's not.
Hey, where do these stairs go?
I don't know.
They go up.
There we go.
It's a loading dock. They go down.
Yep, they actually go down.
All right, then.
Okay. So,
But it's only like 4 steps, so nobody really cares.
Wrecking Ball is going to put away his PKE and pull out the Neutrona wand and turn on his pack. So.
There it is.
all right.
Wrecking Ball, the doors are unlocked. You can do less damage.
Yeah. Less damage.
Where's the fun in
Less
that?
damage. Money.
I kind of like being the reason our insurance man has a stroke every now and again.
We need a permanent home. We are not going to get one if we keep on destroying every business we go into.
Just take all my fun.
They certainly do enjoy the fruit basket that we're supposed to send them.
Don't you call me that.
This is what all over again. Oh, come on. All right.
What?
Okay, so yeah. We go in. Okay, the door's unlocked. Just waltz in. Just
Yep.
Go into the museum and
Heading down the small flight of steps, y'all enter what looks to be a large storage room. You've got...
I would like to slide my ecto goggles over my face and see if I can see any activity, spectral trails.
Winchester, do you still have your meter out?
I do.
Okay. Could I get a cool roll from all 3 of you? Difficulty is 15.
Okay, and I got a 3.
I got 16 and a ghost.
16 and a ghost.
Okay, so you said cool roll. I'm gonna add add
Indomitable
3.
does apply.
Indomitable does apply? Oh, sweet. Okay, so that's plus 3 to that. So that's a 5 total. But I am gonna add I'm gonna add 4 to my dice roll just to make sure I do well.
Okay.
I got a 40. The lowest I got was 2 threes.
And that's what happens when you roll a fistful of dice.
Yeah.
Winchester, what did you say your result was?
16 and a ghost.
Okay. Static. As you walk through the stacks of crates, tables with various old fossils and various artifacts placed onto them for sorting, you see a bright, almost blinding glow from this large standing wall. It's like a slab, 8 feet tall, roughly the same 8 to 9 feet wide. And
okay. Oh yeah, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. And as you look at it, you start to hear whispers. Whispers of a disturbing nature, but you can't quite make out what they're saying, just that it causes chills to form on your arms and the hairs on the back of your neck to stand up, despite not having dealt with electricity in the last couple minutes. But as you do start to kind of get drawn towards this slab that's currently covered in a sheet, a strong gust of wind comes from absolutely nowhere, causing the sheet to flap and wave, which is where Winchester comes in. Winchester, you were starting to hear those whispers as well, because I assume you weren't too far behind Static. But when the sheet starts to billow in the sudden burst of wind, you, disturbed by the whispers, you yank out your wand and blast, shattering this stone tablet to pieces, or stone slab into pieces, that scatter across the room and sends up a thick cloud of stone dust.
I
Oops.
don't
I
think that was good.
That's the whispers are the only part of this job I hate.
They were telling me to drink pulp.
They were telling me to hydrate. I'll hydrate more.
Static, take 2 brownies just because you have no idea how close you were to guessing exactly what's going on with that.
Hydrate. Does whiskey count?
Yeah.
Again, yeah, okay. So, in addition,
That's great. They were telling me to kill my family and drink more pulp. It's the weirdest thing. Invest in Tropicana. Jesus Christ, no!
You sure that ain't the radio in your head?
I'm sorry about that. All right, so while Static was getting drawn in to the disturbing whispers of this slab, Winchester's PKE meter was also starting to really rapidly spike, which suddenly dropped down to just slightly above background once the slab was destroyed, suggesting that there's still something going on in the museum, just that it's further in or significantly weaker than the slabs had made it seem.
I still have my ecto goggles on.
Yes.
Now, yeah, my question is, now that the tablet or the stone pillar or whatever has been destroyed, and both Red and Wrecking Ball all see just stone dust from its disintegration, can I see anything that's not stone dust? Like, is something escape the tablet, maybe?
Give me a brains with let's call it 10 difficulty.
All right. I'm gonna use a brownie point for this one, so that's gonna take me up to 6. Ghost die on, and 24, no ghost.
You could have sworn you saw little sickly green whiffs shoot out in all directions from the pieces of the slab as they hit the ground, but they quickly seem to disperse. And
we're gonna need a bigger boat. We should have, man. Is there anything left legible, or like, is there any, is the tablet just completely gone, or is there anything left that was like on a pallet or still on the ground that still has markings on it?
It burst apart in huge chunks. Like, this thing was huge, so it's not like it was just completely obliterated.
Yeah.
I was going to try to put it back together.
You want to spend time putting it back together when you did technically get an SOS call.
Yeah, it could help. I can put it back together. They can wander around.
Y'all want to split up?
All right. Okay. So, Red's staying behind to put it together, and Wrecking Ball and I are going deeper into the museum.
You said we got a SOS call? What do you mean?
Well, the woman specifically said, it's coming after me, it's going to get me.
Okay. All right. We'll continue looking around to see if we can't find this lady, me and Static, and I guess Constance will stay behind to decipher what she has destroyed.
Okay.
Right.
We're going to get back to you in just a moment, Winchester.
Yeah.
Static, Wrecking Ball. As you go further in, you start going through the headache-inducing fluorescent lighting that was somehow both too bright and dim for these semi-narrow halls. As you make your way through. Exiting these halls, you find yourself in the main, up a small, 4 or 5 steps. You find yourself in the main staging area, where they get ready to put things out on display.
Okay.
And you hear the clicking of heels on marble floor as a conventionally attractive woman in a knee-length skirt, blouse buttoned all the way up to the neck with a small tie, is running from one exhibit into this staging area.
Okay.
And she nearly falls as she rapidly stops at the sight of you two.
Wrecking Ball is going to try to catch her. Oh, ma'am, hang on. We're the Ghostbusters. We got a call that somebody needs some help.
She's panting, out of breath. It's right behind me. It's right behind me, and she's clutching this large rectangular box wrapped in brown paper and tied with twine string.
All right.
I still have my ecto goggles on. I'm looking behind her. And what do I see behind her? Of where she from where she was running from, the exhibit she was running from, I'm looking in that direction. And
due to the lighting, you can't really see that far outside of this room.
okay.
At least not with your normal vision. With your ecto goggles, you do see a vaguely humanoid shape with whips coming off of it, glowing in a greenish blue tone. More green than blue. And it is slowly approaching.
All right. Wrecking Ball, you might want to get your wand out.
Oh,
There
it's
is
already out,
definitely-
baby. We doing this. Where's it? I can't see with my naked eye though, can I?
No, you cannot.
Okay. All right.
All right. It is. How far away is it? What about how many yards would you say is it away from us?
I'm gonna go into it's currently at the extreme range, so
Okay.
you have and with how slowly it's moving, you got a bit of time before it gets to you.
All right. All right.
Let's go ahead and set up and throw a trap out.
Yeah. I'll throw my trap out. Waiting for it. It's just sitting there. It's not doing anything, and I'm just holding on to the button and just waiting for it to get closer and closer.
Yep. And while he does that, I'm gonna put on my ecto goggles and activate them, and that way I can see it.
Okay. You two, please roll moves. No ghost eye.
Okay.
There is no target number for this.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Same.
Okay. You both have the same moves. You both have the same talent. Static, you go first because you have the higher brains.
Okay.
Oh. I'm holding steady.
Right.
Let me just and the lady that fell down, she's still right by us, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Ma'am, well, we can see what's coming after it. We can see it. Can you please? I mean, we're just letting it come towards our traps. Can you tell us what happened before this thing started coming after you?
Okay. We're going to hold off on you there for a moment.
Gotcha.
Dropping back to Winchester. You've managed to fit a few of the pieces together. It's made of solid stone. It's heavy. So the chunks are kind of hard to move despite their sizes, especially with your muscles. Not because you're a woman, but because your muscles is a 2.
Yep. I have the 2 muscles.
But you did manage... You did manage to fit a few pieces together, and it's not exactly something you want to display in a place where kids come. You've got naked humanoid figures eating and pouring liquid into other people's mouths and their limbs interlocked. As in this one section you've put together, you can see from one piece that's nearby that it also has places where there's crowds of people. And the figures seem to move. Like you can see motion despite there being none. So the figures in large groups are dancing, and the ones with the food and drink are reveling. It seems to be some kind of debauch. The big slab seems to have depicted some kind of debauched party.
Is it a bacchanal?
I'm sorry?
Is it a bacchanal of ancient Greece?
Something similar to that, yes.
Well, can I use my, would occult knowledge help me know more about it if I rolled that, or would regular brains be more helpful?
With the current level of information you have, you're still missing one piece for even a roll to really give you answers.
Okay. So, can I look for the other piece then?
I mean, you can, but you're not going to get extra information with the other pieces. I'm just going to tell you straight up.
Interested.
So, having gathered as much information as you can from this, do you want to maybe examine what other collections may have been stored alongside it, or go join the other two?
Yeah, I'll look around to see if there's anything else in the vicinity that can give us more information about this tablet, since maybe it's part of the collection.
All right, give me a brains without your talent.
17 no goes.
Okay, we're going to hold on you right there for a moment. All
right.
Static, Wrecking Ball. Static, you had just asked the woman what she was doing before this thing appeared, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. She mentions, because I can't do voices, that they recently got a shipment for a new exhibit that they were going to be setting up and unveiling tomorrow. And as part of the shipment, an old professor of hers had sent a package that had been mysteriously lost in the mail system for months. And just as she picked up the paper-bound package, this zombified-looking postal worker just appears through the wall of her office.
Jesus.
And starts approaching her, clawing at the air as it reaches towards her.
Jesus Christ. Is that who is chasing you?
Yes.
Good God. All right. Okay.
Now, when I say it burst through a wall, I mean it went through the wall. It didn't destroy the wall.
Like phased through the wall.
It phased
Correct.
through the wall.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, guess what time it is?
Clobbering time.
Well, it's time to fire off that stream. Whenever it's his turn, Wrecking Ball is going to fire a stream at it.
Okay, you are a long way off if you're going to start firing before it gets... It's currently within long range after that exchange.
Okay.
If you still want to fire at it, that's going to be a difficulty 20.
Okay. I have a bonus to fire weapons, so that means it would be 6. I am going to add 3 dice to it. So 3 brownie points. So 18, 18. Okay. All right. All right. Let's roll it. 27 with a negative on the ghost die.
All right, you got a solid hit. And as the stream whips around and hits into this thing, it lights up the area around it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see this 6-foot figure in a torn and mud-caked postal uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Missing one eye, chunks of flesh and muscle missing, showing skeletal beneath.
Okay.
And it lets out an echoing wail when hit.
Okay.
Do you want Static to go next or the Ghost?
Let's let the ghost go next.
Okay. The Ghost reaches into a tattered, hole-filled mailbag that shouldn't be able to hold anything, but pulls out handfuls of glowing letters, which it throws straight out with a jerky snap of its arm. 10 letters come flying towards y'all, skidding to a stop about close range from the two of you, before hopping up on their edges using their corners like feet and start rushing towards the two of you, moving between the traps. Static, you're up.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I know we talked about my ghost taser. That it can only be used once per encounter, but I don't think we ever discussed the range of. I mean, can it only zap one? Could it possibly hit
Have
all
an
of
area
these
of
little
effect.
letters? Yeah, the area of effect. That we never discussed that.
Yeah. Normally it would only affect. It affects one quote-unquote creature, but these 10 letters simultaneously count as individual, but also one by themselves, just because of how closely together they are.
Okay. All right. While they're all still close together, I'm going to use my ghost taser and try to zap them all so that well, we'll see if it hits first. How about that? And then depending on if they're stunned or if they just disintegrate, we'll move on from there.
They will only be stunned. We didn't really put an effect for causing any actual damage into the device.
All right. Okay.
So do a moves with fire weapon at difficulty 8.
Okay, and that is 6. Ghost die on 27. No on a ghost die.
Okay, they got just past your traps when you whipped it out, fired it off.
Excuse me while I whip this out. All right.
And taking the shock to the face, if they had faces, all 10 letters just kind of seize up and quiver in place.
All right. Okay, so they're all kind of like.
Yes, and we are on to you, Static. Oh wait, Static, you already did something. Never mind.
Yes,
you can either go. You can either go again, pass it to Wrecking Ball, or pass it to the Ghost.
I'm gonna go again, and I'm gonna whip my trap around and try to suck up all of these little letters.
You have the trap deployed out, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to yank it by its cord. I don't have it open,
right?
Because I was just waiting on it. So I pull on its cord to wheel it back really quickly, and in the direction of all of these stunned ghost letters. And I'm gonna try to time it so that I can punch the plunger and suck them all in there, all at once.
Moves difficulty 13. You do not get your fire weapon.
Okay.
Actually, 13's too easy. Let's make it an 18.
Oh, I gotta get a freaking perfect then.
Brownie points.
Oh yeah, let's use some brownie points. I'll use 2 brownie points. So that'll get me up to 5. Thank you for reminding me I have brownie points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go, and 22, no ghost.
Nice.
Oh.
You managed to snatch up 5 of them.
All right. Okay. So half of them are gone. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay.
But your ghost your trap is now also on its side.
Yes, it's on its side. Is it still open though, or is it closed now?
Well, I said as long as it remains open, you can keep putting stuff in, so it doesn't automatically close.
Yeah,
so
I have to
yes,
hit it again.
it is still open.
All right. Okay. All right. Wrecking Ball's turn.
Wrecking Ball.
Okay. From my limited intelligence, would I consider these letters to be dispersible enemies, i.e. whenever I hit them, they just burn up? Or would they be entities that we would have to capture?
Just because you mentioned your own limited intellect, I'm going to require you to make a difficulty 15 brains.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't be able to make that even with that, so I doubt I'll make it.
Points.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll add 3 brownie points. Let's see if that helps.
Just a point of order, based on your current actions, would Wrecking Ball really even think about that beyond just, firing randomly?
I think he would, even though he is a Wrecking Ball. It's the tactical choice of, do I need to fire at the ghost that's coming toward us, or do I need to go ahead and get rid of the enemies that are in front of me, and are they dispersible, or do I need to put them in a trap? While he does do that, he still has some tactical prowess to himself.
Yeah. So
he just likes smashing shit.
Oh yeah. Me too.
All right, let's see what we get. I've got 5, which would let's see. I got a 20 with a negative on the ghost die. Barely made it.
They're dispersible. They're not even their own entities.
Okay.
They're more of an extension of the zombie postman.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take aim at the other 5 and do a sweep with the neutrona wand and just kind of get as many of them as we can. Full fucking stream.
They're within a very short range of you, but they're also small.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a difficulty 13.
Okay, so difficulty is number 6. So we'll go ahead and roll that. 18 with a negative on the ghost die.
All right, you've blasted all 5 of the letters.
Nice. Takes care of them. All right, and
Now-
yep, he's just gonna just ready himself up and draw down on that zombie that's closing the distance.
All right, zombie comes in, and its head, it comes in within short range now,
Okay.
and its head shoots forwards, still attached to the neck, which just elongates.
Oh, that's nasty.
As it shouts out, improper post. Both of you need to make a difficulty 15 cooled roll.
Okay.
Shit, I'm definitely using some 2 of my brownie points for this.
Can I add Indomitable to my roll?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. You said
Okay. I got a 16, but there's a positive on the ghost symbol.
I got a 9.
Okay, Wrecking Ball. Everything starts to move in slow motion,
Okay.
including yourself.
Okay.
As quick as you want to, no matter how quickly you try and move, it's like moving through molasses.
Okay.
Derek, you succeeded, but the sudden springing forward of its head causes you to stumble back and close your trap.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, my trap's out of commission. I cannot open it again, or they'll just let those 5 letters out.
Yes.
Okay,
And
that's
since
fine.
we're on to a new round, the ghost is going to go again.
Okay.
Reaching its hands into its bag, it flings out 10 more letters.
Another bitch.
Yeah.
Well, armed with the knowledge that we can just zap fry these letter Pop Tarts. We don't have
I'm
to
not
worry
done.
about
It's not your
trap-
turn.
I know. Oh, okay.
Okay. Need both of you to make a moves 14.
Okay.
Actually, but Wrecking Ball, you're down 2 dice for this roll.
Okay. I'm gonna negate that roll with 2 negate that with 2 brownie points.
Okay.
I got an 11 with no ghost symbol.
All right. I got another 9 with a negative on the ghost symbol, though. Not as bad as I
Okay.
thought it'd be.
So, on each of you, 2 of the letters actually hit and just start biting.
Okay.
Ah, paper cut.
The flaps that open and close so that you can put your letters in, turning into serrated teeth.
It's the worst
As-
paper cut I've ever gotten.
Yes. Wrecking Ball pick. You're going to drop your total traits by 2. You can either drop 2 to 1 or 1 to 2 different traits.
We'll do moves to 2 and muscles to 4.
Okay. Static pick 1 trait to lower by 1.
I'll do brains.
Okay. And behind you, the museum lady also has a few letters land onto her. And she's screaming at the top of her lungs, smacking at them, but still has like a death grip on whatever that package is.
Okay.
With one of the letters actually biting at the package around her hand.
Okay.
And we go over to Winchester. Still with us, Winchester?
Yep. I forgot
Okay.
where the unmute button is.
Okay, looking around the area, you notice that a lot of the crates near the slab have stenciled lettering spray painted onto them, labeling as part of a Lani Babia exhibit.
Lania Davia. Can you spell that in the group chat? Just because
Yep.
I'm curious.
Shared there.
Does my occult knowledge know that?
It does not. That would be more of a history thing.
All right. Can I roll my brains to see if I happen to have picked it up in my standard readings? Having been
You know what? You Winchesters read a lot of mythology, so yeah, sure. Make it a difficulty 10.
All right, I'm going to add 2 brownies. I'm going to call them Tide Points. 30. Wow. A 5, a 6. 2 6s, 3 5s, and a 3. Not bad for 6. Say a 30. It's pretty good. No ghosts.
This particular word is associated that I'm not going to try and pronounce again. I already made a mistake of choosing it. Was a small country near Greece that mysteriously vanished overnight. But there was a figure associated with this kingdom, the Prime Master of Parties, by the name of Lilith, not that one. Who was despised by her people just because of non-stop parties, theoretically, at least according to legend, that she would throw. This one was obsessed with parties. And after she was removed from her position by their king, after his subjects showed so much unrest from the constant day and night parties, she vowed to throw the greatest party in all of existence, and then the country completely vanished.
That's a hell of a party.
That's what I call an intergalactic kegger.
So, anything else you're after, Winchester?
think that's all I could probably get from here, so I'm going to get up and head towards the commotion I obviously hear.
Okay, jumping back over to you two, Static and Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball, you're up.
All right, so
before Wrecking Ball goes, I do have to duck out because I have a stream that I'm going to be starting in about an hour that I have to get ready for.
Okay.
And I got to check on my kids, so I didn't want to get any further into this before I had to jump out.
I understand. So we understand. We appreciate you playing. And guys, if you would please go follow our buddy. He's going to be doing a stream here in a moment. It's Well Hate Productions. Thanks for playing, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we can continue this. I'm really enjoying where this is going.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
So
It's been fun playing with you, man.
yeah. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. You have yourselves a good night.
Good night.
You too.
Take care.
Bye.
Good luck.
So, what we could do is, if we're going to continue on, GhostMaster, can you play Static's character for him, or do we want to just, since we're currently in a fight, just to get through the fight, or we could, just kind of, we could call it here and pick it back up another day. What's the general consensus?
Well, do you all want to continue or have a cliffhanger here?
What do you think, Roop?
Personally, I would like to finish out this call to the bill. But
Okay.
That's
All right. So what I'll do is I'll get this squared away. Let's see here. Like that, and then just pull up. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Image. Okay. Just give me a moment to bring up that character. There we go. All right. Just resize that a little bit. There we go. Put that down below there. All right, cool. All right, so there we go. GhostMaster, can you play Leonard's character or play Murphy's character for him for that, just to move that along?
I could, if y'all want, or I could have one of you kind of take his turns so that there's no, GM bias in his actions.
That's fair. Constance, or Roop, can you do that? And I'll just give you his character sheet. There should be a character sheet in here somewhere.
sure.
Okay, give me a second and I'll send you that character sheet. So, okay. I know I have it. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see.
It was in the chat. Solar science and their equipment.
Okay. All right. There you go. There's the PDF.
Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of my rule of thumb. I control the entire universe. I don't need to be controlling the PCs too.
That's fair. That's fair.
Very fair.
All right. I guess it's my turn. So I'm slowed apparently, which means I won't have as much movement. And I'm
basically
also
You cannot close distance. You're moving too slowly.
Okay.
And any moves roll will be at 2 less dice.
Okay. All right. So literally I'm rolling 0 dice because my moves are at 2. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to use muscles instead and try to swat these letters off of myself and off of the museum lady, and use a muscles roll on that. So that would be a 4 on the die, or 4 dice to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so.
And it's only difficulty 4.
Okay, all right. Oh yeah, I get it. 16 with a negative on the ghost die to swat those off. And
all right.
I don't think I can do much else. Okay.
You managed to knock them off yourself with great struggle. But as you turn around to try and help the museum lady, she's gone.
Oh, okay.
She done left.
All right.
All that's left in her place is the brown wrapping that was on her package.
Okay. So she's gone. I'm going to holler back to Constance Winchester. Red, we need a little bit of help in here. And hopefully she heard me. I hope she heard the proton blasting and the traps going off, but maybe not. But call out to that. Can I do anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Then that's it. And my turn is over. I'm going to turn it over to the ghost. That way, in case Constance wants to go again and Morris wants to go again, we can do that. Because I don't want to double up on the ghost.
Yeah. The ghost moves with surprising speed. It was just shambling before. As it just closes the distance.
Okay.
And with a heavy swing towards at Static, he swings his mailbag for math. 3 trait damage.
Okay.
We're gonna say he got knocked in the head, so all 3. His brain is now only a 2.
Okay.
And y'all all have those letters around you that explode.
Oh boy.
They let off bursts. They burst into flashes of green light that does 2 trait damage, or you can avoid it completely with 2 brownie.
I'm gonna negate it with the 2 brownie and go down to 11 on my brownie points.
And we can either spend Static's brownies, or we can knock him out to have him no longer in the fight.
Let's make him unconscious.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can do the character justice, especially with the random radio bits.
All right.
Yeah, he's not dead. Nobody dies in this game except the ghost, but that already happened before it started. So the ghost went. Winchester, as you're running towards the noise, museum lady is just casually walking towards you. Tie removed, top buttons of the blouse completely undone, bun now released, so that her long hair flows as she passes right by you. Are you going to keep running towards the noise, especially with Breaking Ball having called for you, or go after her?
Roop?
I'm going to assume that she is out of danger because I would not have known that she was in danger from the fight and continue to aid Wrecking Ball.
Alright. You managed to, for your turn, get within long range of the post ghost.
All right. What would my 2-hit be?
Your 2-hit from long range, because you haven't taken anything at all, would be about a 12.
17 no goes.
Alright. You hit him. The particle stream causes him to stagger back a few steps. A big chunk of his shoulder just vaporizes, showing the bone of the shoulder. And you either get to go again, let Wrecking Ball go, or let the ghost go.
I'll go again.
Okay. If you're blasting, it's the same difficulty.
Same difficulty, 24 no go.
You nail him square between the eyes, causing him to do a complete backflip before landing, while hovering, on his feet and swaying dazed. Wrecking Ball.
What is my distance to the ghost?
Short.
All right, we're gonna fire a weapon. So right now moves is 2, but that's a negative. Fire weapon will give me +3. So we're gonna roll 3 dice.
Difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. Okay. All right. Ghost die on. We got we got a 15 total. No negative on the ghost die.
You've got it coiled up in a containment stream.
All right. Wrangled it up and Red, I need a box. And just keep holding on for dear life.
Isn't your box still out?
I
You and
would say
Static Ghost tossed your traps out in preparation for this ghost.
You know what? You're right. I did. Okay. Do I have enough moves to open the trap? Since I am slowed.
Yeah, sure, but you don't have the ability to move it into the containment stream or the
containment field.
Yet.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I will open that trap.
Okay.
Since you're slow, do you use your faith?
I mean, might as well. Not like I'm gracing the cover of GQ anytime soon.
That just leaves the ghost. Wrecking Ball, I need you to give me a muscles versus 6.
Okay. Muscles is a 4, so
Lamb does not apply.
nope, does not. I got a 10.
Alright, the ghost tries to struggle and pull out of your containment stream, but ultimately fails. Winchester, you're up.
Okay. What was that Adam trying to do? Pull
Pull
the
it into the
in.
trap. Yeah.
I will do the same. If I saw that you're struggling, so I figured see if we can. get it in there?
It's already in a beam, so you don't really need to worry about accuracy. You can just fire wildly and move it into the stream. So you've got it in your own containment stream. I'm going to need a muscle versus a shit ton. I'm just kidding, 11 to move it.
Okay, I'm going to add 2 brownie points because muscles of 2. 17. Whew. Good roll. No ghost.
All right, it is now over the stream. Pick a primary.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, strong boy. Wrecking Ball, you are primary. Roll muscles with a +2, which comes from Winchester,
Okay.
to hold the ghost in place.
All right. Muscles +2, that's 6 die. 23 negative on ghost die.
Yeah, that's plenty. And now we're back to Wrecking Ball's turn.
We're gonna slam it in that trap. Just bam. Let's see here. It's 4.
Difficulty 10.
Oh, 4 + 3, 7 die. 33. I got nothing below a 4.
Yeah, it's in the trap.
Bam. Oh my lord. That was we're the first thing he's gonna do is make sure the trap is closed and it's secured in there, and then go check on static.
The moment the trap closed, you were returned back to normal for your movement.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go check on static and see if we can't get him up and get him at least helped and all that. Static, come on.
Yeah,
wake up, buddy.
Do you actually, are you clapping or slapping?
Slapping.
Take 3 brownie points.
Okay. All right.
He'll groggily he'll get up as a sleepy bitch
Yeah.
and kind of wobble to his feet. He's gonna need about a day or two's rest before he's able to go into the field again.
Yep. All right. Fair enough. All right, let's get you back to base, buddy. We'll take him. I'll at least take him out. But while we're leaving, I am gonna pick up that brown wrapping paper that the whatever that lady had was in, and take
You
that
sure?
with us. Yeah. Just for. I mean, it's probably something that we could at least look at, study. Constance might be able to pull some information on it, and if something pops out of it, we can put it in a box.
Winchester, from your perspective, Wrecking Ball freezes the moment his hands touch that wrapping paper. Wrecking Ball,
Mm-hmm.
you are standing in a crowd of people. Music thums throughout the entire area. People are cheering, laughing, yelling. As they're dancing, they're bumping into each other. Wine is flowing like a river from this big, beefy man holding what looks to be a long-necked jar, just pouring endless wine. Foods from this large, heavy-set woman is just tossing all kinds of food from a cornucopia.
Holy shit.
Bands are musical instruments are all playing themselves as guided by this rail thin woman with dark pointed sunglasses, despite everything looking like it's from the Bronze Age.
Do I still have the wrapping paper in my hand?
Yes.
I drop it.
the entire scene vanishes. All of this was in basically just what you saw.
Well, that was weird. And I relay what just happened to Constance.
Because I'm standing there going, Wrecking Ball, are you okay? You're like, not answering yourself. You've been calling your name for at least a minute.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that wrapping paper. We might want to, pick that up with some gloves or a grabber or something, because that fucked me up.
Weren't you wearing gloves as just a standard issue when you picked it up?
Yeah, I was. So maybe some different gloves.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Winchester.
Yep.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah, but Red, we're going to have to do something, because that is a dangerous item. We need to find a way to get that out of here.
Can I finagle it into a trap safely and not damage it?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
I've seen, I guess.
I'm not going to make you roll.
Just use the neutrino wand and just kind of like sweep it in there like you're brooming it into the trap.
Just like, I grab your wand, like your neutrino wand, I grab my neutrino wand and kind of use it and kind of clap it between the two.
There you go.
And drop it into the trap.
There we go. All right, let's get Static back to the RV, and then we'll reconvene and figure out what's going on here.
I can't think of how to do it in character, but I want to say something to make Wrecking Ball say, like, mention the woman that was in danger, and then because I want to run after her. I want to do something like that.
That's fine. No, you can just mention her. Yeah, I saw her.
She passed you in the hallway, and y'all still need to collect your fee.
Right, we do. Constance. The only thing is, I just want to make sure he's good, and might need some medical attention. And team comes first, kind of deal.
I just want to be. I can't think of how to see it in character because my brain is frazzled right now.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's to say, hey, I'm glad nobody else was, involved in this. Was it just y'all? And then I guess Wrecking Ball would be like, there's that lady that was here.
Yeah.
And you describe her to me and be like, I think you kind of do a double take and turn and run after her.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that double take and run after her. With Static in tow, but Static is out of commission for the time being.
I mean, you gotta
go that way to exit anyway.
Yeah, so let's see if we can find that lady. So
I'll run out and try to find her since I saw where she was going.
Okay.
All right, running back down the hall, you get to the loading dock's little storage area. All the pieces of that slab are gone.
Oh.
As there is no sign of who's assumed to be the client that called for help.
Well, now what, Red?
This place has security cameras?
I reckon it would.
Question is, do you have access to them?
Yeah, I don't think we would.
Well, they don't call you Wrecking Ball for nothing.
Yeah, you're right. But also, we ain't got felony bail money, and that's breaking and entering. Like, if we're in hot pursuit of something, we could probably, finagle it, but I don't know, that might be a bad idea.
I'll call security the next day they're open. See if they'll look at it for me. See if we can find her. Or at least get footage of that area.
Excuse me. That might be a good idea. All right. Well, GM, now what?
I'm assuming y'all are going to go with the original plan of taking Static to the RV.
Yeah, let's get him some help.
Okay, you get him to the RV. He gets up in the top bunk for some reason, despite you saying he should probably be on the bottom. But he says, "No, I want the top bunk." To lay out and kind of regain his composure.
Okay.
One of y'all starts emptying the traps into the mobile containment unit.
I'll take care of that and just start putting them away.
And now you just did a job for free. You have no idea where the client is. The most expensive thing that you broke went missing, so hey, there's no proof you broke anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the not getting paid personally and gonna make that kind of like a personal mission to find this lady.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your brains. No talent.
I'm gonna have 4 brownies. Down to 50.
Okay, you're using the internet.
$38.
Okay. What you discover is by going to the museum's website and the and the Meet Us page for their, team and staff and everything, you find the picture of her in that fully buttoned up blouse and the tie and neat bun, and she's identified as Dr. Cindy Marie Worthwhile, head of the archaeologist, head of the Lani Babia exhibit that was to premiere tomorrow.
Dr. Cindy, you said Worthwhile?
Worthwhile.
Yes.
Okay. Just pinning that. Okay.
I kind of do a double take and be like, is that what she looked like? I saw her. She was letting loose, letting her hair down. Literally letting her hair down.
Yep. Yeah, when I saw her, she was a little bit disheveled too, but she was holding on to something that was in that wrapping paper, but apparently the wrapping paper is gone. So.
Well, y'all have the wrapping paper. What was in it is gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, whatever was in that wrapping paper is gone. So, I reckon she took that with her. But any idea where you can find it?
I bet she took that tablet too. Well,
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, since we already we can do basic.
You mean the 8x9 slab that you shattered, and all the pieces were just gone?
Yeah.
I
didn't realize it was that big. Wow. Okay. 76 square feet. 72 square feet. Well, she was the only other person there, most likely, that we saw. The stuff's gone. Does it have her contact information? That's personal, or is that?
It has her work extension.
I'll do a little bit of whitepages.com, because that did exist in 2005.
Yeah, I was about to say, once y'all got your reactions, that with that same roll, because it was so high, you go on to other methods now that you have a name, and you find her home address along with her address.
Did we find her MySpace page?
Good old MySpace Tom. This is everybody's friend.
You do not.
Ah, okay.
Doesn't look like the person that would have one.
Well,
That's okay. Okay. Do you want to pursue this, or do you want to call it?
I say so for that way Murphy can play again, you know, and we can pick this up again. You know, we can go ahead and end it here, and then you know, just I'm not ending stream, but I will go ahead and end the TTRPG portion of it, and that way we can schedule this again. Put it up in as an event and do this again, because I do want to do this again. This was a lot of fun.
This is great.
Yeah,
can't wait for for Kurt to join us too. He's a blast
exactly. So, and with that, what we can do is since Kurt couldn't join us this time, we can schedule it out and make sure that he has time off, and just bring him in as, you know, hey, he can be our Winston. So.
Yeah, he was taking care of some business.
Yeah, he was taking care of some business. So, but anyway, I do want to say thanks to the GhostMaster. Appreciate you for putting this story together. We will reschedule a new time to finish the story. And I also want to say thank you to John Roop and Old Man Murphy for playing tonight. I do really appreciate you guys. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here and for playing.
I appreciate the opportunity to run.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I'll jump out of the call and we'll go from there. But again, thanks, guys. I had a lot of fun.
Thanks.
All right, take care.
All right.
Thanks.
Later, guys. All right. So now we are not ending stream. Because I still got a little bit of gas in the tank, but that was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. But what we're gonna do is we are going to probably switch over to a game of some sort. If anybody wants to throw some suggestions in the chat, I can run a poll whenever I come back. But I am going to take a break because I need to use the restroom and a couple other things. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen. So everybody just, you know, if you've got a game that you want me to play, just post it in the chat and I will, no restroom for you. Okay, Beach. But if you got a game that you want me to play, just post it in the chat and I will put that in a poll. We'll do a community game and all that jazz when I come back. So yeah, I will see you guys in about 15 minutes. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back right after these messages.